everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is my weekly ALDI food shop. Today when I went to ALDI, I went in the evening. The shelves were more stocked. I picked up a lot of meat today and you'll see that throughout the video. Oh, excuse my itchy eye and lack of makeup. Yeah, still couldn't get tomato puree. That was really dramatic. Don't take anything from that. Yeah, still can get tomato puree, but I don't know what's going on with the tomato puree shortage, but there is a shortage going on. Luckily, I've still got a tube in the cupboard. Yeah, I picked up a lot of meat today, and a few little bits and bobs that we don't normally get, and the sin value will be on the screen, or I will say them as we go through. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. As always, please remember to subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you have any video requests. Yeah, let's get on with it. Enjoy. Hello everyone. So we're back from ALDI. I'm going to do it a different order today just because for some reason we've laid it completely differently. So we'll start with the frozen stuff. Now I don't eat frozen stuff. This is mainly for Jack, but as I have said previously, some of these things are quite low in sin. So these potato waffles are 2.5 sins per waffle, and I actually quite like these on a lunch with some baked beans. So 5 sins for 2, and to be honest, if you're having quite a low sin day for your dinner and breakfast, then these are a really good option for your lunch. And I like to have these in the freezer. We had none left, so picked up some more of those. As I've said before, we've picked up these every week because Jack seems to get through them. I don't know when he eats them, but he eats them. And these are 2.5 sins per one. Again, really low in sin, surprisingly, for something that's like frozen. Obviously, they're not very good in health, but we move. And then these chicken steaks again are for Jack for like a picky tea or whatever, and these are 6 sins per one, and they're just sit in the freezer. So they are Slim World friendly. You can eat them on Slim World, but obviously they're not that nutritious. Diet lemonade, these are sin free. I prefer now to get the cans. I only picked up the cans for the first time last week, because as I said previously, the bottle I just waste. So these are really perfect, and I've been getting through them every day with my lunch. So yeah, I've got none left, so I'm going to put these in the fridge now. On to meats. I picked up some cod fillets on Monday. I think we're going to have a cod and chorizo tray bake. So really simple. I just have it with some carrots, some tomatoes, some mushrooms. As we throw in there, peppers, and bung that in the oven, and then I just cook up some chorizo and red wine. Obviously that's sinned, and put it on the top. So they're really nice, and this cod is sin free. Some dry cured honey roast ham, again sin free, but these are really great for sandwiches. And I pick up a pack of ham every week, because we get through them, whether that's in a toasty or whether that's on Slim World pizzas. We will get through these. Unsmoked bacon, this is sit in the freezer because I just like to have bacon in the freezer for, say, breakfast on a Sunday or breakfast on a Saturday or whatever, really. And once you take off all that fat, it becomes sin free. So they're great. I have heard that the bacon medallions from ALDI are 1/2 a sin each because they put like brown sugar on them. I don't think these are. I will check and put it on the screen, but I think this is sin free if you take all the fat off. Some milk. I've still got some milk from last week, and that's got about 2 days left on it. So I just picked up a 2 pints of green because if I'm honest, I've had skimmed in the fridge now I've used it for about 2 weeks, and I do prefer semi-skimmed milk in my cups of tea. So I'm going to start using this now, I think, instead of skimmed, but we'll see how we go. Chicken thighs, fillets, so boneless chicken thighs. I love these with just anything, really. I prefer, I've always been a chicken breast girl, take that how you wish, but I've recently really started to like chicken thigh fillets. They're just a lot more juicy and just yummy, really. So we have a recipe. I'll show you what we're going to use actually, and I'm going to do this on what I eat in the day tomorrow. You'll probably see that after this video. These very lazy smoky Spanish stew, and I'm going to do this one, so chicken and chorizo stew. So it's these fillet thighs and it's a long word, with all these ingredients that we've got going on here. So yeah, stay tuned for the what I ate in a day doing that. I'm going to have those tomorrow. So I won't use the whole pack. I'll freeze some, and yeah, that's that. Beef mince, 5%. I'm doing a gnocchi on Thursday, so we've got those. Thankfully, me and Jack can get away with a 250 gram between us if we're not, you know, bulk making. We are doing a chili tonight, and I've already got the mince for that, and that's 500 grams, so slightly bigger, but that's because we're having for lunch. Throughout, I know I'm rambling, but yeah, 5% sin-free, and then chicken breasts. ALDI have changed their packaging for these things. They've changed their packaging, so it doesn't really matter, but I thought I'd say. Again, sin-free. I'm going to freeze these because I always like to have chicken breasts in the freezer, because let's face it, for me personally, if we haven't got anything really set in stone on our meal plan, we always end up having a chicken dish. They're just so easy, so many recipes. So yeah, nice and simple. These pork sausages, now I've said about these before, these are 4.5 sins per sausage, so very, very high in sins, especially if you're having 2 or 3, that's your whole sin allowance. I actually do give myself, I allow myself these within my sin allowance when we have, say, sausage casserole or sausage and mash. I will make sure that throughout the day I have enough sins left for my tea, because I really like these sausages. I don't really like Slimming World sausages. For me personally, with Slimming World, this is the only thing that annoys me, is the sausages, because all sausages are sinned bar their own, and I just don't really understand it. But, you know, that doesn't matter. I know a lot of people also have that thought. But yeah, these are quite high in sin, 4.5 sin per sausage, but they're really yummy. This chili con carne mix, we're having that tonight, so I picked up one of these. Again, it serves 4, so I believe for the whole sachet it's 9 sins. I'll put it on the screen, but I think it's 9 sins. So between 4 dishes, what's that, 2, 4, 6, around 2.5 sins per portion. So it's well worth that. So I picked up one of those. For tins, we've got butter beans to go in the chicken and chorizo stew. Free food. Red kidney beans for tonight's chili, again free. 2 tins of the chopped tomatoes with herbs, free again. And then these baked beans. Now, if you've been watching these videos, I'm just going to move those out of the way. If you've been watching these, we picked up these baked beans for the first time last week, and Jack was very sceptical. I really liked them, and Jack had them for the first time today, and he likes them as well. So these are 29p each, so I picked up 2 cans of those because I've still got a can in the cupboard. So yeah, winner, because I don't really go to Morrison's or whatever unless I absolutely have to. So we only ever pick up Heinz when we see them, and now that's just going to, you know, save us so much time and effort. These ready to pot noodles, these are, I think, 2 sins per bag or 1 sin per bag. And they're just really simple. I prefer these to the egg noodles. We used these up yesterday, so I thought I'd pick up another one for the cupboard. Sweet chili sauce, buy it every week. Soy sauce, again, we were running low, so I picked up another one of those. They're free. This Kansas barbecue, I'll put the sins across the screen, but this is really yummy on some more pizzas or in a wrap or anything really. I really like these on Hunter's chicken. Really yummy. Again, I'll put the sins on the screen. And then carrying on this section, some gnocchi. Now this is 11 sins for 250 grams. Now, if you're thinking in pasta terms, that's 4 people's worth. So 75 grams of gnocchi per person, roughly. So you're talking around 3 sins per portion. Wow, worth it, because every other ingredient I put in would be free. And I'm really happy that ALDI have started selling gnocchi, because before it was one of those things that you had to go to Morrison's or Tesco's, whatever for. So I'm really glad they've got those back in. These Brooklyn lights, again, I've mentioned these before. I mentioned on my Slimming World snacks video the other day, and these are half sin per pot, half sin per pot, and these are really yummy. I picked up 2 because I've still got one in the fridge, and I don't eat them every day, so yeah, we've got 2 of those. Again, they're really cheap. These are around 24p a pot, so definitely worth getting. Munchie bars, I say these every week, 6 sins for 1. Again, they're a dupe of the dairy milk ones, and they're for Jack. Light mozzarella, you can have 70 grams of this within your Healthy Extra A. This will go on top of our gnocchi, and I always get the light one because one, you're allowed more of it, and two, I just feel a little bit healthier having it. Still red in the saturated, but yeah. Eggs, because we bake every weekend, and we always like to have eggs in the fridge. I'll go down here. Tortilla chips for our chili tonight. So you can have 25 grams of 6 sins. And I haven't had many sins today. I think I've had 2 sins worth. So I will probably have 20 grams, 25 grams of these, and utilise my sin allowance for those. Milky Way crispy rolls. These are 6.5 sins for both, because you get 2 in a pack, or you can have 1 for 3 sins. Yeah, I saw them in Aldi. I haven't had these for years, so I picked some up, and they were £1 in Aldi. My Dreamy Benefit salted caramel bars. These are 3 sins per portion, per one, or you can have 2 if you're healthy extra B. I've only just started liking the salted caramel ones, and I've run out, so I've got some more of those stocked up. We've still got some Jaffa, and I've got my Skinny Whip. I like to have a big variety of these like breakfasty bars, or even in snacks as I call them. Mentioned these again before, the light style Greek yogurt. These are half sin per portion. They are smaller than these. So I normally have one of these for, say, after dinner. If I'm not having one of these, if I've had my healthy extra B allowance, I'll have one of these. And I like to have one of these after lunch, or with my lunch, because they're not as filling, but they just hit that sweet craving. So yeah, they're half a sin per pot. Light creme fraiche. This is for the chicken and chorizo stew I mentioned a minute ago. I'll put the sins across the screen, but yeah, I picked up the lighter one. So yeah, that's that. Pick up this every week, the Mexican style rice. Having this with the chili tonight, but this is 2 sins for the bag, so it's a sin per person. Moving on to veg, I guess. Oh, I'll just mention this, unsalted butter. Again, this is for our baking. I'm not even going to try and tally the sins, because it would just make me sad. So I picked up that because we're going to make some cookies this weekend. Now moving on to fruit and veg. Really easy last bit of the video. So mushrooms, these are in the Super 6. Pick these up every week for Jack's favourite veg. And they go in everything, don't they, really? So yeah, got those. Some red onion, because we need them for a few dishes this week. As you would have known if you've been here for a while, I unfortunately cannot eat these, so I always chop them up really big. If a recipe says to dice them, they don't get diced, they are sliced like chunks, so I can pick them out. Baby spinach, I pick it up every week, no surprise. I'm gonna decant this now into a pot and put some kitchen roll in to soak up all the moisture. But yeah, baby spinach is a winner on everything in Slimming World. Big broccoli head. This again is for the chicken casserole thingy tomorrow. Nice and healthy. Blueberries, they are still on the Super 6. I picked up some more of those. They got a good date on them for once. So yeah, picked up a pack of those. Cherry tomatoes, because I have these for everything. Mixed peppers. They've got rid of putting the green in now, and they've replaced it with like this orangey colour, which I'm really chuffed about. So yeah, we got those. Even I've just realised I haven't got a green pepper for my chili tonight. That's a problem. Oh well. Granny Smith apples for Jack. Pink lady apples for me. Potatoes and 2 lots of bananas. I don't know why that door's open, but 2 lots of bananas. They both look really green in the camera. These ones are more yellow. I've still got 1 left for me tomorrow, thankfully, but yeah, those and that is everything I brought from Aldi. So not too much today, but enough to get us through the week. We've still got quite a lot of cupboard things. We've still got lots of yogurts in the fridge, and lots of we've still got quite a lot of veggies and things. So I wasn't really panic buying today, but we just needed to get loads of meat. We don't have any meat in our freezer really, and we go through stages of having loads of meat and then no meat. So normally 3 of the 4 shops I don't have any meat in. So yeah, that is the shopping list today. I'll switch you over to talk to you about our meal plan. So as I just said, our meal plan is very simple this week. So today we're having a chili. Tomorrow we are having this very lazy smoky Spanish stew chicken and chorizo one. There is another recipe on there for a vegetarian, which is fennel and something bean. But yeah, so what we have is this one, and I will do a what I eat in the day tomorrow featuring this, because I think these are 3 sins per pot, so 1.5 sin per person. Then on Thursday we're having a beef gnocchi, which is cooked in a red wine stock with carrots, peppers, tomatoes. It's quite a speedy dish. I'll probably throw in some spinach in there to wilt down. So that's Thursday. Then Friday, we don't know what we're having yet. It's probably going to be a dinner where we pick something out of the freezer, or Slimming World pizza, or maybe a takeaway. See how the week goes. I'm not one to freak about having a takeaway anymore. I just do what my body says. So yeah, it might be a takeaway Friday. Saturday I'm doing like Slimming World pizzas and things. I'm having a Slimming World pizza. Jack will probably just have a pizza from the freezer and load it with what he wants. Sunday is a sausage casserole, where I just put the sausages, the chopped tomatoes, lots of veggies in the slow cooker, let that cook, and do some roast potatoes or mash with it. And then on Monday we're having the cod and chorizo tray bake to really start the week with lots of veggies. I like to do that. I think if I have a really healthy dinner full of veg, full of speed on a Monday, I'm gonna have to be set up for a good week. So yesterday we had, for instance, salmon stir fry, and it really hit me for the whole week. Now I know that I can eat healthy. I know I might possibly have a takeaway on a Friday. We will put that into account. If we did, I'd probably have, say, something from an Indian that's in my sin allowance, because you can do that, but I'm not gonna stop myself from having a chicken tikka masala if I want a chicken tikka masala. So yeah, that's how I roll. Yeah, that's everything. Our normal shopping days are Tuesday. I normally upload Wednesday or Thursday, seeing how we get on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you turn your bell on to be notified for my next upload. We are trying to upload some more content, because these videos are doing really well. So if there's anything in particular that you want to know about Slimming World, or you're just intrigued, or you want to know my story, just drop it down below in the comments, and yeah, I can hopefully film it for you. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.